Hello, welcome back to another episode of Bing's Woodworking, the journey from novice to pro in DIY and woodworking. Today we got a really simple, really fun project for fall and winter decorations. Everybody, I'm going to ask a favor of you right now. I've been avoiding doing this because I hate when I see it in other videos, but I'm new to YouTube. I'm starting out and I could really use some help. If you could hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, hit the like button, anything and everything that you can do for my channel is hugely, vastly, greatly appreciated. You can make it out of pallet wood, which I'm going to do. You can go buy some 1x4s and use that. This is cheap, inexpensive, and I trust the pallet wood to hold up over time out in the weather. There's a number of ways you can break down these pallets. You can use some crowbars, get these nails out here. You can take a saw and just get rid of the nails, and all you got to do is get the ones in the middle. I'll do a little bit of both, see which ones work out. Oh, little 8-legged friend jumping out at me right there. So once you do this, you still have the nails to deal with. You can either get a grinder or a multi-tool and cut these off. You can try to pound them through and then pull them out. The project we got going on, this is by far going to be the hardest and most tedious process of it, is just getting your wood. So if you choose to go the cheap route and use pallet wood, there's more effort involved. If you choose to go get 1x4s, well, then you're pretty much ready to go as soon as you got them. So we'll get a few of these boards out. I won't make you watch them all. I'll get this cleaned up and we'll get back to the next step. So I got the boards removed from the pallet. I pulled one just with the crowbar and the hammer, and yeah, I pulled out the saw. I just made a cut down the edge of the pallet, and then all I had to do was worry about the middle nails. Pulled them out, got rid of them, and you know, this project is an easy project. I wouldn't even consider it woodworking. It's just a craft idea. If you have, let's say, a fair coming up, swap meet, if you want to make a batch of these and sell them, I see them go online for anywhere from $30 to $90 depending on how fancy you make them, and of course what your local market is. But they're extremely easy, they're very popular. My wife has, I think, 3 or 4 of them that she puts up. A couple in the house, one by the front door, just different places, and they last a long time, and you can keep them up for a long time. It's not one of those decorations that you put up for 2 weeks and then put it away, climbing back up in the attic or wherever you store your stuff at. That can be annoying. This can stay up from before Halloween till after Christmas, so you know, a full quarter of the year, maybe more. That's one thing that I like about this one. So now that we've got the pallets, you want to kind of, I like to get at least 4 of these thin ones. I've seen them made with 2 and 3 and they just look cheap. So you go much wider and it looks too fat. But see, these right here are going to be too long. So I'm going to go about 6 inches out. Make a cut. Now it's important that these 2 boards are identical in length. That's why you clean up the shop as you go instead of letting it go like I have. And that's about the layout that we're going to go for right there. You can clean these up and make them perfectly even, which is probably what I'm going to do. And line up these top boards. Line it up with the shortest one that I have. Then I'm going to clean up those boards. About a quarter of the way down from the top. It doesn't have to be exact. You just want to kind of space it between a quarter and a third. Place this top one here. Get it relatively centered. This is 6 inches long. I made it 6 inches long so that's able to do it. And then you can glue it, you can nail it, you can use screws, whatever you want. I'm going to use a couple tack screws or tack nails. Turn it over, space it where it's at the exact same spot as the other one. Now it's just putting the color on there. You can use stain on the bottom, and for the Scarecrow you can use stain. For the snowman you're going to use paint. For the paint I just use black and white, and for stain I use kind of a lighter brown and a darker brown, or you can use spray paint for all of it. So I could use black and white for the snowman, I can use brick red and brown for the Scarecrow. Alright y'all, I took this outside, gave it a once over with the spray paint. Didn't try anything fancy, wasn't worried about total even coverage, just slapping some paint on there. Again, you can go with whatever colors you want for the Scarecrow. I went with a brick red, a brown. Turn it around, white and black for the snowman. Now the only thing left is hand painting the face on there. Alternatively, if you're going to batch out a bunch of these and try to sell them online or at some craft fair or some kind of event, I would make a template, a few templates, and paint the faces on there with those. So you can add extra to it, make it look a little fancier. This is one, I did the basics for it, then my wife did the faces. She put on this bit of twine and a sunflower, and on the other side she did a good job of painting the face with the carrot, and she did this. And it took me 20 minutes of doing the structure and the base paint, and it took her half an hour doing the faces, and then the extra is just put on there with hot glue. Easy, simple, fast, inexpensive. What more can I say? Easy to store. Long view time when put out. This will last a couple of months with the Scarecrow. Turn it around. This is up for a couple of months with the snowman. Easy beginner project. Easy project to make money on. Easy project even if you don't want to make money. Hope y'all enjoyed, and again, if you like something from this, please hit the subscribe. I'm new here on YouTube, and I would really appreciate it. I'm new here on YouTube, and I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you.